Bonjour and welcome to our last week, week number 7 of Nature's Nasties. As you might have noticed, I am not in Indiana or Huntington or even at Huntington University this week. I'm actually at the foot of the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France. So bonjour to all of you back in Les États-Unis, back in the United States. Having a great time here. Next week, going to have the opportunity to hike to the top of one of the volcanoes that created one of the world's largest natural disasters, and that would be the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in Rome. And so we're going to hike to the top of there. We're going to travel to Pompeii and see the effects that Mount Vesuvius has on that particular region. But this week is the week that unfortunately you've probably been looking forward to a lot more than me. This is our last week, so this week we're going to be looking at something that is quite controversial in the scientific community, and that is global climate change. Last week we looked at hurricanes, of course, and right now there's a few hurricanes out in the eastern Pacific that could potentially have an effect on the United States, but probably not. As they travel north into cooler waters, they're going to die out and they're going to lose that energy that it takes in order to fuel that hurricane. And so you might want to visit the National Hurricane Center, which is located in Miami, Florida. And their website, if you just Google National Hurricane Center, you're going to get a lot of updated information about the hurricanes that not only are taking place now, but in the near future. So once again, back to this week, global climate change. And there are a lot of different factors that affect climate change here on Earth. And the big debate happens to be whether these climate changes that are taking place, whether they are caused by human interference and decisions that we as humans make, or whether it's just Earth's natural cycle that is causing this rise in global climate temperatures. Now, right now, since the Earth is so populated, it's becoming a huge problem because a large population of individuals live really close to coastlines. And well, if you start increasing the temperature here on Earth, that's going to start melting polar ice caps, and that's going to cause ocean levels to rise. And you're going to be watching a couple videos that show people who live on these little islands around the equator that are only feet above sea level. Well, many of those little island communities have already been lost because of this increase in global temperatures. And so you're going to be looking at both sides of the story. You're going to be looking at individuals who think that global climate change is a myth and it's a totally natural process. And then on the other hand, you're going to be looking at and learning from individuals who believe that it's totally, this increase in temperature is totally caused by humans. So two differing factors there, and we're going to let you formulate your own opinion. And I'm kind of excited to see how that opinion comes out in our forums this week. So that's going to be an exciting time for you to share your opinions. I also want to remind you to update your last wiki. My goal this week is to put all of your contributions into one page as soon as everybody has contributed their last wiki, so that you can see the large list that you've helped us create as part of this class for the last 7 weeks. So that's going to be an exciting time, and you'll want to be sure you visit that in about a week or so, as everybody, all of you have contributed your last wiki. Also remember that your final paper is due at the end of the class. If you have any questions, feel free to email me any specific questions about topics or or anything to do with the science of your particular natural disaster that you're going to be talking about in depth in your paper. So I've really enjoyed our time together, even though it wasn't face-to-face. I feel like I've got to know many of you on a deeper level than just on an online class, and so thank you very much for that. And I wish all of you the best of luck in the future as you continue to your seeking of your degree. So that's going to be an exciting time in your lives. I'm sure you're excited to get finished with it all. But once again, it's been an enjoyable time for me, and God bless you all, and au revoir.